In this video we're going to take a look at the Queen song It's Late and how to do it on acoustic guitar. Now it must be about 2 years ago I promised someone that I would actually do this video of how to do it on acoustic guitar, how to do a Buskers version. And the main reason I've delayed doing it is because playing the song and singing it at the same time are almost two separate things. So that's why there's been the delay. Now I've put the chord sheet, link in the description, go into the blog. Now one point to note with that, if you go to the blog you can just save the image so you don't have to have them stupid adverts covering things. I will try and sort it out, but it depends on what device you're looking at. But that's the easiest way, just save it onto your computer or iPad and then you can look at it without all them adverts. Introduction wise, you can play this exactly the same way as you do if you're playing on electric guitar. And the premise of the song is the A to D, which is what Brian May does in so many songs that was written by Brian May, which a lot of people forget. So we've got the A, the D slash A, now that in that position. The D added 9, instead of the D suspended at 2 because it's very close, you've got that high A open, so when you've done your D slash A like that, you're leaving the high A open, back to A again, so you've got that. Then 4th to 2nd on the D, hold down a D chord like that, full D chord in the C shape way of doing it, and you're going to run through that as you can see on the guitar tab. Pull off, like that, A chord still held down, and then 3rd fret of the B pulling off, and then going back down the A, so you got that. I'll do that again. I'll even do it again. One of the things about doing lessons, you can play something okay, but when you come to explaining it, sometimes you lose track of where you are. Then we come to the main riff, which is going to be repeated throughout the song. So we've got this, I'm using my thumb, some people could go, but I'm doing it like that, that's how I find it easier to do. So we're hammering on open to 2nd, open A, back to the 2nd, then A, that again, to the D, and then we have this. So you're kind of playing off the A chord, 3rd to open, 3rd to 2nd on the B, 4th to 2nd on G, 4th to 2nd on D. So you've got that. That's where the difficulty, being able to play that and sing it at the same time. So we have our introduction. You say you love me, I say I love you in the candlelight. There's no one but myself to blame. Something inside that's turning my mind away. Oh, how I could love you if I could let you stay. That's the difficult thing of playing that riff and singing it at the same time. So as we're coming on the intro, as the main riff's ending, you say you love me, and as you go to that D, I hardly know your name, and if I say I love you in the candlelight, there's no one but myself to blame. there's something inside. So that's, if that's too fast, go back and watch it as to how it, when I'm coming in, because it does take a little bit of getting used to if you're not used to playing riffs and singing at the same time. We then, there's something inside. C sharp suspended 4, like that, on the 4th fret. Turning my C sharp minor, F sharp minor. Take that finger off for the open E, so an F sharp minor / E to D. Oh, I could D, no E, love you if I could let you stay. So that all the way through is you say you love me. I hardly know your name, and if I say I love you in the candlelight, there's no one but myself to blame. But there's something inside that's turning my mind away. Oh, I could love you if I could let you stay. That's the first verse, and all the verses are the same as that. So that's where the work, where you've got your work cut out. Chorus wise, I'll play it through. It's late, but I'm bleeding deep inside. It's late, it's just my sickly pride. Too late, even now the feeling seems to steal away. So late, though I'm crying, I can help it. Hear you say, it's late, it's late, it's late, it's not too late. So E suspended 4 to E. So it's late, but I'm here, beating deep inside. Same again, it's late, is it here, just my sickly pride. E to D, too late, even here now, the feeling it seems to steal her here. E to D, so late, though I'm A / C sharp. Important to get the C sharp note in. It just gives it that little something. Crying, I can D to E. It's late, it's late, it's late, but E too late. So you can see the chords on the screen there. So I'll do that again. It's late, but I'm bleeding deep inside. It's late, it's just my sickly pride. Too late, even now the feeling seems to steal away. So late, though I'm crying, I can't help but hear you say, it's late, it's late, it's late, but not too late. We then have the main riff, which leads into verse 2. Chord wise, verse 2 is exactly the same, apart from, this is where if you get pedantic, on the it's true, instead of going to just C sharp suspended 4 to C sharp, he goes to C sharp 7. That's if you want to be pedantic about it. So I'll play that main riff through, joining into verse 2. The way you love me is the sweetest love around. But after all this time, the more I'm trying, the more you seem to let you down. You tell me you're leaving, and I just can't believe it's true. Oh, I know you love you. No, I can't be true. Oh, you make me love you. Tell me that way through. So that's verse 2. Again, if I'm going a little bit too fast, just rewind it. There's always opposite with YouTube of the little 3 dots in the corner where you can actually slow things down and it keeps the pitch. Moving on to page 2. I've got this written on 2 pages, and it is a good idea when you're preparing a song to get, if you need it on sheets in front of you to learn it, to have it in something that you can follow. Many guitar tab books have songs like this over like 20 pages or something, and there's no way on earth you're going to ever be able to like kind of absorb that kind of information in. We then go into the second chorus, same as before. It's late, but it's driving me so mad. It's late, yes I know, but I'm trying to tell it that it's too late. Save our love, you can turn out the lights. So late, I've been wrong, but I learned to be right. It's late, it's late, it's late, but not too late. We then have a bridge section, which is essentially E to A over and over again, and then right at the end D added 9 to E. So you've got, I've been so long, you've been so long, we've been so long, trying to work it out. We ain't got long, you ain't got long, we gotta know what this life is all about. So that's fairly simple. You got that. We then have the solo. Now you might not be that interested if you're doing it acoustically to play the chords that back the solo up, but you could adapt it I suppose. And you've got, starting off with F sharp to B, which is 3 times, then F sharp to G, then to C, 1, 2, 3, 4, B flat slash C, and then 10 bars of just C, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, which I'm not going to do. But what we've got there is this. Then there's like a bridge to too late, much too late. So that's G to D, too late, A to E, much too late. Drum roll, and then verse 3, which I'll play through. Yeah, you're staring at me, suspicion in your eye. Say what game you playing, what's this that you're saying? No, I can't reply. Take you tonight, is it making my life alive? Oh, you make me wonder, to live my life right. We then have the chorus, which follows the same, and then right at the end it's slightly different. So you've got, it's late, but it's time to set me free. It's late, yes, no one has to be too late. Let our fire take our bodies to this night. Too late, let the waters take our guilt into the tide. It's late, it's late, it's late, it's late, it's late, it's late, it's all too late. So right at the end there where it changes, it's got A, late, it's late, it's D, late, it's B, late, it's E, late, it's C sharp 7, late, it's F sharp minor, late, D, it's A, all too late. So then there's a little bit of an outro to do. So I'll play that chorus again. It's late, but it's time to set me free. It's late, I know, but there's no has to be too late. So let a fire take our bodies to this night. So late, let the waters take our guilt into the tide. It's late, 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 it's all too late. And then we've got this E, D, A 4 times thing going. And you're doing that 4 times, So as always, I think that's quite a lot to be able to learn to do. I did videos about 5 years ago on how to play this on electric guitar, so I'm quite happy with the way this lesson's gone. So as always, thank you for watching, and I hope that helps you be able to play the Buskers version of It's Late by Queen.